Hey guys, welcome to another video of mine. It's Command AA, and this is another video of mine. I'm glad you're watching. Apologies for not doing a review for the Wolves game. I was out that day, so I wasn't able to watch the game. I did see the highlights afterwards. I did watch the match back. I did keep up to date with updates, etc. With mates keeping me up to date with the game. But yeah, it was a disappointing game. First of all, let me get out of the way. But this video is not about the game. I'm sure all of you probably seen other reviews, other channels. So go check them out. Obviously, you've all seen the match, etc. You already probably know your thoughts. You probably already digested it. But this video is a bit different, and this video it does regard Zinedine Zidane. You're probably all wondering, why am I talking about Zinedine Zidane? He's not joining Chelsea. You know, he was sacked from Real Madrid, not sacked, but he decided to leave Real Madrid just before the end of last season when they won the Champions League. Now, it's strange because today it has been confirmed by Sky Sports and every single media outlets, including Marca and including Real Madrid, have confirmed he's had a live stream interview. And Zinedine Zidane has returned to the club and will be signed a brand new 3-year contract, which basically extends until 2022. And he will be the new Real Madrid boss. Now, before I do get into anything, first of all, it's a very risky move regarding Zidane's point of view because obviously he won 3 Champions Leagues. He was a legend as a player, a legend as a manager. By going there now with Real Madrid being in the mess, they're out of the Champions League, they're out of the Copa del Rey, they're in the league where there's nothing to play for because they're like 15 off points in Barcelona. The season's a writer for Real Madrid, and they're going to need a massive squad overhaul in the summer. That's where it leads on to my later point. But regarding Zidane, it's a risky move because he could tarnish his legacy. He could tarnish what he did in the first spell. He could ruin it completely. So it's a very risky move. But if he does well and he turns it around this time, this proves to me that he's a top manager. Because the first time round, he's not really tested himself. He's had BBC up front, Ronaldo, etc. playing him. You know, players that are performing under him. So this is a real test to see if he's a top manager. But that's not what I'm worried about. You know, I don't give a shit if Zidane does well at Madrid. Obviously, he's a top player, but Madrid are nothing to do with Chelsea. They're in Spain. They're not in Chelsea. They're not really a direct rival. So it's not an issue in that sense. What is an issue is one player we have in our starting 11, and his name is Eden Michael Hazard. And I'm worried. I'm seriously worried now. Before this news happened, it was all 50-50. It's all up in the air. And I thought, you know, maybe my heart was telling me he's going to stay. He's going to stay, especially with a transfer embargo coming. He was going to stay. But now that Zinedine Zidane's come, it's not good because we all know Hazard's dream, his boyhood club is Real Madrid. His dream, his stature football club. He's always dreamt as a boy to play for Real Madrid, and Real Madrid come calling. Zinedine Zidane is idol. He worships him pretty much. He's the only footballer that he always believed in, and two of them basically aligned. It's basically written in the stars. He's gone. If Real Madrid do come in for him, he's gone now. I was thinking, you know, Real Madrid, they don't really spend as much as they used to. They have recently bought Vinicius Junior in the summer for around £50 million, so they want to develop a Galactico, etc. But according to The Independent, which is actually a reliable journalist, reliable news reporter, reliable news publication, they did report that the only reason why Zinedine Zidane did come back was because he was promised by Florentino Perez, who's the Real Madrid president, that he was going to be promised a 300 million squad overhaul, and that worries me massively. Hazard being, 1 year left on his contract, starting from the summer. The two targets that have been mentioned is Eden Hazard and Christian Eriksen. Both of them have a year left on their contract, and I'm worried for Eden Hazard because, like I said, both of the things aligned. His idol, Zinedine Zidane, worshipping, managing Real Madrid, and obviously Real Madrid being Hazard's boyhood club. It's tragic. Obviously, before I do get into things, I don't want anyone, you know, calling Hazard a snake. He is by far a legend. He stuck by us through tough times. Not being Champions League for 2 seasons, won so many trophies, carried us on our back for so long. Where would we be without him? And nothing but gratitude and respect. We love you so much, Hazard. You absolute legend. Thank you for everything you've done. And if you do end up leaving, good luck to you, mate, because you got my full backing and support, and so should the rest of Chelsea fans. But miraculously, let's hope to see if you can stay. Now, obviously, I want to mention about the Eden Hazard part. You know, pretty much almost guaranteed, definitely increase his chances of moving to Real Madrid. But it's not even that's the worrying part. It's the future of Chelsea. The future is looking bleak. The club is, once Hazard goes, he's the last top player that Chelsea will be in for, in my opinion. The future's bleak. We are heading into mediocrity, in my opinion. Now, obviously, you're probably thinking I'm being overreactive. Obviously, Hazard leaving, but in my opinion, this is the start this is the beginning of the end. It's the start of the chain of events. Hazard leaving could be a huge blow, but it's not the end of the world, you may say. You know, Chelsea will be here, was here before he came, will be here after he came. Of course we will, but it's not just that. We have so many issues, so many underlying issues. Obviously, number one, the glaring one, obviously, is the Hazard issue. Once he goes, how are we going to replace him? We have a massive transfer embargo coming onto our club, and if he does leave, how are we going to replace him? How we're going to replace him? And you've seen this season, and you've seen over the years, without Hazard, where would we be? It's scary. It's genuinely scary. And you know, Hazard, he's a very honest guy. You know, he loves Chelsea. He knows we're a big club. We've got good players, top players. We've won so many trophies, but it's just Real Madrid, his boyhood club. Now, he could be a dickhead. He could be a cynical prick and go, you know what? He could tell the board, you know what? You knew Real Madrid was my dream. I wanted to go. Nothing to do with me. This is not on me. This is on you. Right, I want to go to Madrid. You can't stop me. He could do that. And fair enough, you can't really blame him. If we don't get Champions League once again, how can you blame him? And he wanted Madrid for years. Or he could be loyal. He could do Antoine Griezmann and go, you know what? This club has done so much for me. I can't leave this club in this mess, knowing that they can't get a proper replacement for me. I love this club. I'm settled here. I believe in the project, and he could stay. But like I said, I was hoping for that. But now that Zidane comes, I don't get how he's going to be able to turn that down. His last chance, let's be honest, he's 28. He's now in his prime. How is he going to turn that? Is he going to waste his prime years at a club where we have a transfer ban, so we're not going to be competing for the league next year, where by the time we start actually rebuilding and getting the project going, he's going to be past his prime. So why is he going to want to waste his prime years at a club where, you know, we're in a transition period? Why would you want to do that when Real Madrid are going to clearly go for a massive overhaul? How can you blame him? That leads me to my second point, the Champions League. If we don't get Champions League, I don't want anyone blaming Eden Hazard for leaving. He's not a Europa League player. The fact that he's even playing in the Europa League this season, for his calibre of stature of player, is a joke in my opinion. It's a mockery. And if he gets in the Europa League again, he deserves to leave, because we have to get Champions League. He deserves to be playing in the Champions League week in, week out, year on year. And we have to get Champions League. If we don't get Champions League, that's going to be even worse things, because then the revenue levels will go down. So when we are able to trade and basically transfer players, then we basically get better quality, invest more into the squad, and also for the attraction of fans, obviously worldwide. By getting Champions League, we get more fans, etc. By obviously fans investing, so we get more revenue from that way, but also to boost our little chances that we do have of keeping Eden Hazard. If we try and even attempt to keep him, we must get Champions League. And at the moment it's looking difficult, because we dropping 2 points against Wolves was deadly, it was lethal, and now Arsenal got the easiest run possible. Obviously their away form was atrocious. They look like they're going to be heading out in the Europa League, so they can put their full focus on the Premier League. Chelsea, Europa League is definitely a good option, but it's risky because it's a knockout tournament. Anything's possible on your day. If you don't turn up on your day, you get knocked out. And the Premier League, we still have United at Old Trafford. We still have Liverpool at Anfield. We've got some tough away games. And we just haven't got the personnel calibre. We struggled against Wolves, which is disappointing. But yeah, if we do get Europa League, Hazard leaving, we can't replace him with a transfer embargo. We can't improve our squad. And if we're honest, to play Sarri's football, to play Sarri's type of football, we haven't got the personnel. This squad needs it reinvesting badly. Roman not being able to be in the country, he can't invest in a squad, because why would you invest in something where you're not even allowed in the country? So we have issues with ownership. He's got some divorce issues, so he's lost £1 billion. He can't reinvest in a club. The stadium plans have completely halted. He can't build new stadiums, so we're stuck with a 40,000 seater. The board have decreased revenue. We haven't got as much as we used to. Plus, we've got a transfer embargo coming, so we can't even sign players, even if we attempted to. Hazard is most likely leaving, and we can't even replace him. So our squad's going to be weaker as it was. Our squad's weak anyway, but now it's going to be completely drained, and we're going to be in such a deficit. We've got 34-year-old Pedro, 33-year-old Willian. We've got so many ageing players who we really can't replace. The youth is integral. But there are some positives as well. Obviously, after Hazard goes, or if he does go, and after the transfer embargo, the club have to plan. The club hasn't planned for years, and we've been suffering as a result, as a consequence. We have suffered badly. The club, there's no plan. This merry-go-round and managers, it's worked for time, but it's not going to work anymore, because clubs are clocking on. We need to think long term for the 5-10 years that Man City were planning. We need to plan hard. You know, keep Sarri, rebuilding the project, trust the manager, ensure that we integrate the youth. Getting Luis Campos would be a definite start. Look what he's done at Lille. Look what he's done at Monaco, the team that he built. Start using the youth because we have one of the best academies in the world football. Fact, we win almost everything. Use Luis Campos. He would be a fantastic opportunity to start. Sarri, trust Sarri to bring that attacking philosophy, to bring that new brand of style. You know, we have to think for the future. Now, you know, I think the next 2-3 years is right off. Once Hazard goes, we get this transfer embargo. I believe that we're going to be hitting mediocrity for a good 2-3 years. We're going to. Our score's not good enough and we can't reinvest. But what's going to happen after? We're going to have to sit tight and suffer for 2-3 years. But the season after that, and the season after that, once we pre-plan, get the director of football, get enough money, try and see if Ron can get back in or sort the ownership issues, and then we can properly have a massive squad overhaul. Hopefully the court thing does sort out with the arbitration. Hopefully that does sort out. Miraculously, if we do get someone Hazard stays, then you know we can sign players and Hazard can stay. But the odds of that happening is very slim. At the moment, the future's looking bleak. The future's definitely looking bleak. It's not good news for Chelsea fans. But yeah, that's just my take on it. That's just my say. If you think differently, leave me your thoughts in the comment section below. If you did enjoy this video, don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe to my channel if you're new around here. And I'll see you guys for the next video. Peace.